Hi and welcome to day 4 of week 3 of training cycle 2 of 2021. Today was a solid day. I felt bloated, I felt stiff, but I felt strong. I managed to lift all the weights that were necessary and I managed to complete all the reps. There was only one exercise that went poorly today, and that was the hamstring curls, but we will get to that later. The squat, as you can see, boom, strong and solid. 120 is absolutely going to go up fantastically well next week, and I'm going to go beyond that as well. By the way, my bicep cramp there during the squat, which that isn't dangerous and that isn't an injury, just so you know. I'm fine. I just had a little bit of a bicep cramp. I didn't have the same cramping difficulties on the back off set though, which I'm thankful for that. I do feel like I'm adapting to this back off work a little bit. Part of it has to do with the fact that I haven't been running I haven't ran since Sunday, which that really fatigues you and sets you up for a bad week basically of strength training. But at this point I've recovered from the Sunday's run, and I'm also jumping rope the other 6 days a week that I'm not running, but the jump rope really doesn't hit the quads and just the legs in general with the same kind of just fuck you power as the run does, because the run is a big middle finger to just all the muscles of the lower body. Like, they are completely effed. You're completely dead after the run. Like, if there's one workout that I do that I would not want to do every day, it is the run, man. The run kills you. The run kills you. It kills your well-being. It kills your mental happiness. It just kills everything. The run is so hard that I do, but it is necessary. It is absolutely necessary. And the fact is, when you're not taking EPO or some stupid shit like that, you need to train very hard to have a high level of conditioning. So it is what it is. I have to keep fucking running if I want to have good cardio. It is what it is. But luckily, it wasn't a cardio day today. The bench press was slow, as you saw there, the 92.5, but I'm still happy that I got it. And the back off work, which you can see here, I believe it went better than it did yesterday or the day before that. So, as you can see here, pause. That is a fucking good rep. Pause. Yeah, that's still a very good rep. Pause. Boom. All very good reps. Boom. Yeah, I'm very happy with the bench press today, with all the work that I put in. The max wasn't perfect, but the back off work definitely was. So yeah, everything is coming along, man. I just got to keep this shoulder pain situation under control and continue to bulk, continue to make progress, and continue to bloat my stomach even more. The amount of food I'm eating isn't insane or inhuman or whatever, but I'm eating a lot of food right now. And I mean, already on this training cycle, I don't know how much I've gained, but first week I probably weighed like 75.6 or something as an average weight. Right now I'm weighing like 77.1. Last week I did as an average weight. So yeah. I gotta sleep, but first I have to post this video. Rows. 70 kilos. These are interesting because I didn't get shoulder pain on the rows, which the shoulder pain is the rows are the literal culprit. They are the thing that creates my shoulder pain. But somehow I didn't feel my shoulders on the rows today. I found that kind of grip width and that angle, that back angle, that I don't get shoulder pain in. So it's a bit funny how these things work. I did have a little bit of mild pain on the chin-ups though, but that isn't anything bad enough for me to start to get worried about pain on those chin-ups. So all in all, my shoulder situation is slowly but surely starting to, I'm starting to get it under control, and these rows are just one example of that. The fact that I can keep doing these rows and keep progressing shows that my injury is, it isn't really one injury. It used to be my right shoulder, but now it's my left shoulder. But anyway, my shoulders are getting better with time, and they're recovering, they're doing well, the bulk is helping them probably. All these anabolic hormones and all these fatty acids and stuff circulating around my bloodstream, it's all helping, man. I'm feeling good. Right now I'm tired as we speak, but like generally I'm feeling strong, I'm feeling healthy, I'm feeling happy, but especially strong. Especially strong. I'm moving big weights, and the weights are just getting bigger and bigger with time. So pretty soon, like within a week, really next week on Tuesday, I'm going to bench press 95 kilos, which would be a massive lifetime PR. It's 2.5 kilos, yes, but it is still massive because that's one step closer to 100. So the progress I'm making is just very, very good. I'm making great progress, guys, and the weeks are going by very fast. So I don't know if that's a good thing or if that's a bad thing, because the good thing is, like, every single tough week goes by quickly, but the bad thing is all these reps I'm doing, I'm just getting heavier and heavier quickly. So I don't know what to make of it. The fact that the time seems to be going a lot quicker than it did for example, 2 or 3 years ago. It's a bit funny how 2020 just kind of disappeared from my memory, but whatever. Obviously, I'm always going to remember the fact that I lived through a pandemic, or maybe I didn't live through. Actually, technically, we're still in it, so I just have to not die for another year or so, and I'll be fine. I'll be able to tell the tale. Whew. All right, I'm already off topic, man. I just ramble a lot when I'm tired, which I really am tired. Like, I want to sleep, but right now isn't the time to sleep. It's the time to make a voiceover. So yeah, I believe this is the last set of rows. Yeah, man. My lats, like my traps. I had a girl. Yeah, I just exposed myself. It was a girl. Yeah, it maybe isn't a girl though. Whatever. Someone DM'd me on Instagram that that my back seems to be getting bigger, which I agree with that. I think I'm gaining fat in the upper back, but I'm also gaining muscle. My back is probably the biggest it's ever been overall. Now, I have a couple of muscles that aren't doing that well, like my glutes and my lower and my mid back. But my lats, my traps, my rear delts, like most of the muscles in my back have gotten bigger over the past couple of weeks, and especially thanks to the bulk. And one thing I didn't even think about is every single chin-up rep I do right now, I'm doing it with a lot of a heavier weight, because since I am heavier than, for example, in the beginning of the year. So technically, if I can get back to 18 reps after rows, that would mean, on the chin-ups, that would mean that my lats and my biceps and everything else have actually gotten bigger and stronger. Because moving a heavier weight for the same reps, that's progressive overload. So that would prove that I actually got stronger by getting heavier. So yeah, the goal isn't just to get to 18, by the way. The goal is to get to 20 chin-ups, but one step at a time. All right, 20 feels impossible, but 12 doesn't. 13 doesn't. 14 doesn't. That's the way we have to do these things. I'm speaking fast, man. I'm so fucking tired. Whatever. This first double overhand hold with 117.5, like, I went for it, but as soon as I lifted it off the ground, it started to roll out of my hands. So I'm pretty disappointed in these double overhand holds today. But what can you expect, all right? You're not always going to have a perfect day. It is what it is. I did hold 100 for a significant period of time, though. I believe like 21 breaths or something. So watch my stomach. Let's see if I counted properly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, whatever. Probably didn't count that right. Anyway, I did probably hold that for like 10 or 12 or 13 seconds or whatever. So at least I have some form of grip strength, but oh shit. As I'm sitting here, the lamp just stopped working, or did stop working. It's a timer, so now the room I'm sitting in is completely dark. But whatever, I'm not fucking scared of the dark. I'm a fucking fighter. Whatever. Continue with the voiceover, man. These are not going well. Excuse me. Luckily, I am going to go back down to 1 rep next week. So, yeah, I'm struggling right now. The hips are shooting back, and you can't, like, I don't know how to. It's like major anterior pelvic tilt. It's like that Donald Duck posture that I'm getting with my butt. And, that just creates a better leverage advantage for the hamstring. I'm also using momentum out of the bottom. So I do all these things subconsciously. It's very difficult to keep a good form on a lift like this when you're already like completely crushed and you can't do a single more rep with good form, and you have 2 more reps. But it is what it is, man. I'm pushing hard, and luckily next week I'm gonna do just 1 rep on those. So it is what it is. We just have to continue training and trust the process and be ready for the next stage, which is to go back down to 1 rep, but to increase the range of motion by a centimeter or so. So it's going to be back and forth. It's going to be working up to 3 reps, then getting lower, then working up to 3 reps, then getting lower, then working up to 3 reps, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to get 3 total weeks on each height. I'm going to start with 1 rep, 2 reps, then 3 reps. Then I'm going to lower down, start at 1 rep again, and continue. Progressive overload, baby. It works well. Goodbye.